Thomas, tell us, overriding emotion off the back of that?
Yeah, just relieved, happy. In life and football, we know we can take nothing for granted. Of course, we're playing Burnley home. It's a must-win game on paper. We know it's not that easy. There's a reason why the odds before games is whatever. I don't even know the odds, but it was not like 100%. It's football. So I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with the clean sheet, 3 goals, short turnaround after a big disappointment. And the players were just ready. Big credit to medical department and performance department for turning it around in such a short notice.
Thomas, massive effort Wednesday night, and obviously you made changes. It's the first Premier League game of the season. I think you must be delighted with the whole contribution of the squad, the players that you changed, the players and what you asked them to do, not only individually but collectively.
Yeah, definitely. I think I said it to Brennan Johnson that he had such a good season last season. Scored, I think, 18 goals, something like across all competitions. I didn't pick him for the final. He didn't come on in the final, of course, that's disappointing. And then he's ready to go and start, and Brennan always scores, huh?
Yeah.
So that's just a fantastic thing to be ready. And 2 young midfielders, Archie Gray and Lucas Berg, will be very pleased with that performance as well. And you're right, we need the squad. We are hopefully playing 60-plus games. That's the dream. If we are doing that, we need the squad.
It's interesting you mentioned about that, Thomas, because in terms of the team selection, because it's the first game of the season. We know how important it is to play here at home. You want to win, but you take 2 experienced players out and you bring 2 teenagers in to start in a central midfield in a Premier League game. I see that as a brave selection, but you can tell us about that, because it's a big call, Thomas. It's a big call.
It's easy to say with a smile when we win, but I trust the players, and hopefully I'll be consistent in that message. That's my plan. Also, if we have lost a game, it will still. I would have done it with the best intention. But definitely trust to them. I think it's also to look into the squad. There was a big, effort on Wednesday night. João Palhinha also had a shorter pre-season, so that played into the equation as well. But I think both Archie and Mpape I've spoke so much about. I think he's been exceptional in the pre-season so far. But Archie and Lucas have really showed promising signs as well.
It is early days. Obviously, you're still learning about the players every day, and as the weeks go on, the early stages of the season, you would have felt you've learned a lot today again, introducing those players, the ones that have played Wednesday and then performed again today. Yep. So it's that learning period as well.
Yeah, but you're bang on. I'm learning every game, every training. I'm learning about the players and how they react. How they perform, what kind of situation they're in, who are switching off, at what moment of the game, who's staying alive. So that will probably learn that throughout the season to really to understand them. Because one thing is now, then after game 30 or game 40, who can keep going, who can keep performing. So that's the bit we need to keep learning.
Tell us about Richarlison, Thomas, because you said early in your time here, you said, look, we're going to look after Richarlison. That today, I mean, the 2 goals. The second goal was so good. People are going to forget how good the first goal was. What are your thoughts on the goals?
I think first and foremost his performance today. Wow. His performance Wednesday. Wow.
Yeah.
I think his work ethic is the way he leads the team, the way he press, his hold-up play, the way he compete is just fantastic. And then on top of that, of course, strikers, they need to score goals. And two great goals. The first one, the easier one, it's not easy, great finish. Second one, exceptional. And I've just been told from my analysis team that it was 17 passes. Everyone in the team touched the ball, including Vic, and finished with 2 top actions, Mohamed Kudus, and an unbelievable finish. So I'm sorry to say so. Maybe this is goal of the season.
Hopefully, right, the competition.
We have more during
contender.
Thomas, that's so fascinating that within 20 minutes you already have that information available to you. Is that important to get now, or is it just interesting on a day like today that you've got a wonderful goal?
I think very transparent. We can't underestimate the narrative we try to create after a game. And that was a fantastic story to tell everyone, all the fans. And if I didn't get that info, I wouldn't know. So the team is aware of that.
Two final things from me, Thomas. I wanted to ask you a little bit about your coaches, because I know how much of a team effort it is for you. You can really see in your technical area that you give them the space to take care of their individual area. Why is that so important?
I think all of us need to, how can you say, both express ourselves, but also they have responsibility in different areas, and of course they need to do it. Matt Wells in the defensive side of the game, Just in the offensive, Andreas mainly set pieces. So that's the key areas of those three, and then we have all the other coaches, and it's a team effort.
And finally, Thomas, you mentioned in the week that the Spurs fans would give Matisse a wonderful reception. That was gorgeous to see as you introduced him late on.
Yeah, I'm so happy with that. I said yesterday that the true Spurs fans, they are behind him, and they showed that today. So that was another big moment from today.